You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
Hello, pet parents. This is Michelle Fern, host of Best Bets for Pets on Pet Life Radio. I have a great show for you today, something very different, and just you have to stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. We'll be right back.
Sit. Stay. We'll be right back after a short pause. Well, 4 to be exact.
Pet Life Radio, the #1 pet radio network on the planet, joins forces with iHeartRadio to put the power of your pets in your pocket. Awesome! Download the iHeartRadio app and rock Pet Life Radio on your phone, on your tablet, on your Xbox, in your car. Pet talk, pet tunes, and fun pet times. Pet Life Radio and iHeartRadio. Positively Possum.
Hey there, pet parents. This is Christy Vaughn, host of The Doggy Dish. Do you love your furry companion? Do you love making him or her healthy treats but can't seem to find the time? Great news. The Doggy Dish is the perfect show for you. Every episode is chock full of healthy and easy recipes that are made with ingredients you most likely have on hand. Tune into The Doggy Dish for yummy and healthy recipes for your canine kids.
Every week, only on PetLifeRadio.com.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. I'd like to introduce Tina and Jeff from Tina's Art. Welcome, Tina and Jeff.
Thank you.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
Hi. I'm so glad to have you, Tina and Jeff, you both on my show. Now, everybody listening is thinking, what's Tina's Art? What is that? So, Tina, what is Tina's Art? Maybe you and Jeff can explain to the listening audience, all the fur baby parents out there, what is Tina's Art?
It talks about friendship and talks about animals.
Well, Tina's Art is an online system to where people can get painted portraits of their pets. And what Tina's also talking about is I've created for her a blog that talks about love of animals and friendship with animals and things like that.
There's a little bit more to it than just talking about, the art and the pets. There's a kind of a real feel-good background to Tina's Art. Can we share that with the listening audience?
Sure. When I originally envisioned building this site, I've known Tina for a really long time, and she's a really close friend of mine. She has a learning disability, but is a really good artist. And so I just wanted to find a way that could help her because she can't really hold down a regular job, but she's a good artist. So I said, let's create a way in which she can, make some money doing what she loves, and that's painting, pet portraits. And so that's what kind of helped develop what was the motivation for building the site.
That's wonderful. That's a really nice friend to do all that. And so let's talk about, Tina, how do you get the idea to paint pet portraits?
Because I love animals, and it makes me feel very good painting them, and it just makes me feel contented when I paint. It's real fun.
I saw the pictures. You have some samples on, and it's tinasart.net. And I saw some of the pictures. They're really good. Now you're doing these portraits. You have pictures of the portraits that you've done, but you're doing the portraits from just a photo someone can send by email?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we hope is nice about the site is anybody who likes to do it anywhere in the country or wherever can just email us the photo of the pet, and Tina paints it, and we mail it directly to their house.
Well, that's wonderful. Now, I know that I firsthand got to experience this. I sent pictures of what I call my test crew. That's all the listening audience that listens all the time knows that's Dennis, Mr. Z, and Nikki. We also call him, his name is Zeus, but he likes Mr. Z. He feels cool when he's called Mr. Z. Anyway, I sent you those pictures, and the portrait you came up with and you sent is just unbelievable. I didn't, the pictures were all separate. So how you put it together, how you did it was just beautiful, Tina.
Thanks.
So let's talk about some, because I know you said that you love animals. Do you paint cats too, or horses, or do you just really prefer dogs?
Both. Cats, horses, and dogs.
What about birds and fish?
Yes, I do hummingbirds, and yeah, I've done cardinals too as well.
So could you paint a picture of just about any pet someone sent you a picture of?
Yes, I'd love to do that.
All right, so for example, someone is in California, has an adorable picture of their little, yellow lab. They could just email you the picture, and you have the order process right on your website, and you just look at it and then send it back. I mean, it's that simple for people.
Yes, I'd love to do that way.
That's wonderful. How long have you been painting?
Ever since I was about maybe 12.
So for quite a long time?
Yes.
And I know that you like it. It makes you feel good. What's the most unusual animal you've ever painted?
Elephant.
You painted an elephant before?
Yes.
It probably was not someone's pet, right?
No.
Okay. They're pretty big to have as a pet, I'd imagine, unless you own a circus.
Right.
Are you able to put the pictures that, the regular pictures people send you, do you ever put them in different backgrounds than what they are in the original picture?
Yes, I do that sometimes.
Do you get inspired by the color of the dog? Like, I have a black dog, a white dog, and a tan cat. So how would you decide what kind of background to put behind them?
Something that will enhance the animal in the background.
Yeah, and sometimes we also ask for background color because it might match your decor for your house as well. So that plays a part too.
Oh, that's so wonderful. That's such a great idea. Tina, it's such a great way for you to be able to give back, even though you have a challenge, you're able to, create beautiful artwork and just find a way to just give back to the society. I think that's fantastic.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, and also just about inspiration. Tina loves animals, and so she enjoys painting elephants and all different types of animals, and she also really enjoys some of her non-portrait stuff, where it's like a lot of animals with their babies. So that's kind of a theme of things that she likes to paint as well.
Oh, that's so nice. Now, if someone, obviously, this can be a great gift for all of you fur parents listening out there. This is a great gift for anyone that, has a pet now, that had a pet that, unfortunately might be gone. What a great way to remember your pet. I mean, it's just such a great gift idea and a great gift for yourself. Tina, what sizes of paintings do you do?
Most of the time it's 11 by 14.
Yeah, this is a really wide range. We start at 9 by 12, and it goes up to, I think, like 24 by 36, something like that. So a pretty big range.
And how much notice do your, potential customers, how much notice do you need to complete the painting?
Maybe about a month and a half or something?
It's not well, we usually takes her about 7 to 10 days on average, depending on how many orders we get, if that answers your question.
So most people, if they're planning on, a holiday gift or, getting a painting, they should plan out about maybe, depending on how busy you are, Tina, about a month, right? It seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to meet a closer deadline, and she doesn't follow that as closely as I do, but I'd say give us 10 days to 2 weeks to turn it around and send it out to your house.
Well, that's pretty quick for, hand-painted portrait.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Tina, the portraits are gorgeous. I know you make the portraits from the picture, but these are nice portraits. How do you do them? For everybody listening, pet parents said, what does she do? Get the picture and then blow it up and stick it on something? It's much more involved than that. So how do you do the portraits?
I do portraits like do the outside of the portrait first and then the detail inside.
You draw it first. These are, what kind of paint do you use?
Acrylic. So
you use acrylic on canvas, right?
Right.
I mean, these are high quality paintings. They're not just some of the stuff I've seen they're like what you would see at a really nice art show.
Yes.
So, okay, because, for people listening, I mean, when you see the picture on the internet, you can't tell. But I know that I dabble in art, but I'm better at design. I can't draw. I wish I had talent to draw, but I can't. But I know that, stretching the canvas, drawing it on the canvas, and then, mixing the paints, getting the right color, that's pretty involved. So you do a really good job. And I just wanted the pet parents out there listening to just get a little bit more of the feel of how the paintings are actually created.
Yeah, what happens is, they send us in a photo of the pet, and then I print it up and I give it to Tina, and then Tina draws on the canvas and then paints the acrylic portrait there on the canvas after that. So that's how it works.
Okay, great. Tina and Jeff, now I know your website is not just for ordering these gorgeous portraits by Tina, but you also have a blog. Jeff, what kind of changes might you see for the future? More artwork, other things on the site? What are your thoughts as you think toward the future for Tina's art?
Oh, well, we hope to, I don't know about changes at the moment. We hope to just grow the business. We launched about 2 months ago. And so we really hope to reach out to all the pet lovers out there who would love to have a painted portrait of their dog. I did want to mention, if it's all right, just that, I created the website also with a blog, which is about friendship and animals, because, Tina is a sweet person, and wherever she goes, she makes friends. And so I wanted to make really the site about that. So we have a blog that people can come and enjoy. And if they want to order a painting, they can, and they can just come see heartwarming stories about, friendship and friendship with animals. So.
It's a very nice blog. There's a lot of great, interesting stories about animals doing great stuff to help people, saving lives. It's a nice blog. What types of, I know that you want to expand sometime in the future to add other artists possibly?
Yes, absolutely. As we grow, we want to be able to, meet the demand. And so something that's been on my heart for a long time is I want to hire other artists with disabilities, because there's so many talented people out there. They might not be able to hold down a 9-to-5 job, but they're great artists. And so I want to create a way that can help them make money doing what they love.
That's wonderful. That's fantastic. How can other artists that are listening, or maybe pet parents that are listening, go, oh, I know someone who would be great for this? How can they contact you?
That's a fantastic question. Thank you. They can just go to the contact page of tinasart.net and just go to contact, and it'll tell them how to reach us, and be happy to talk to them.
Okay, great. Now, listeners, you know that, as always, you can go to Pet Life Radio, go to Best Bets for Pets, and on this segment of the episode, there will be a little more information about Tina's art. There will be a picture, and there will be a link to the website, to tinasart.net. I'd like to thank Tina and Jeff for coming on Best Bets for Pets and telling us all about Tina's art. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
And I'd like to thank Tina for the gorgeous portrait of Mr. Z, Dennis, and Nikki. I love it. It's amazing.
Yeah, I like it too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tina and Jeff, for coming on Best Bets for Pets and telling us all about the wonders and the magic behind Tina's art and the gorgeous portraits that she makes, and the portraits that all the pet parents listening can get one of their very own pet. Thank you so much for coming on Best Bets for Pets.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
You're so welcome. This was such a fun show. Pet parents, you can find out more about this segment of the episode by going to PetLifeRadio.com and then going to Best Bets for Pets. There'll be more information about Tina's art, a little picture of the test crew. It's a photo of the portrait of the test crew that Tina did, and it's adorable. And there'll be a link to tinasart.net, the website, where you can get your very own portrait, and they are super reasonably priced. Amazing. Tina's very talented. I'd like to thank my test crew for sitting still so I could take the pictures. So thank you, Mr. Z, Dennis, and Nikki. As all pet parents know, getting those adorable pictures of your fur babies is not easy. I think they're worse than kids, they're really hard. But they did it. They persevered. I'd like to thank my producer, Mark Winter, for making me sound great and guests sound great. Thank you so much for listening. You can find out more about Best Bets for Pets by going to Pet Life Radio. Send comments, questions, suggestions to Michelle at PetLifeRadio.com. Thank you so much for listening.
Let's Talk Pets every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.